Hello. I'm going to do something different today. I'm just going to let this video start playing and we'll take it from there. It's about my journey with Destiny. And if my friends talk in the background, please forgive me. This video was taken right after we finished. Yep, see, right after we finished the game. I'm just going to mute this for some time. Hey, miss you too, Lars Reddick. I mean, he speaks, but it's not him. It's someone else equally good. Please forgive my character's fashion. I was never good at it. This game meant for us, at least all of us, me and my friends. It meant a lot. I wouldn't say grew up playing with this. No, I started in Destiny 1. Not really a pro player. I'm not. I'm a casual player. Never ever touched PvP ever. I don't like the sweaties and the toxicity in my own self when I become competitive. I don't like that. Well, it doesn't matter. The challenge was given by T1 Crota just teleporting around the place. That itself was toxic enough for me. But over the years, I bought the game full price, by the way. I pre-ordered it on Battle.net. And once they said, okay, we are shifting from Battle.net to Steam, I didn't transfer my saves because I wanted a fresh start with my friends. So I bought the game again on Steam. Am I an idiot? Yep, probably. Probably. But why did I do that? Because at that point I remember chasing things that make me feel happy. That, oh, Black Armory, Era 1. Oh, Anarchy. It was so good. Leviathan's Breath. Oh, Spire of Stars, Eater of Worlds. I mean, look at this music. Just listen to this music. Look at all this. This, for me, was a proper send-off. Yes, obviously, Final Shape is not the best expansion for me. That is still Forsaken. But Final Shape did its job. It asked us a few things, and we answered it in a way because the answers were right there. And we accepted the answers. We're fine with it. But when the game kept continuing, what is it that you want from us at this point? I've made my peace with the Witness dying. I made my peace with this. I mean, look at this. That is beautiful. I saw this and thought, that is a 10-year journey that I've finished. And then I sat here, wherever that is, staring at the Traveler and that, I don't want to say it, but no, this was an ending. Me and my 3 friends, the 4th friend obviously couldn't join team size. They're the people I started this game with, Destiny 2 at least. And let it play. And one day I saw that I actually stopped playing after Beyond Light. But friends kept giving me the DLCs. They kept gifting me the DLCs. So I had to play The Witch Queen, so I had to play Lightfall, so I had to play Final Shape. There was no reprieve. I had to do this. They just wouldn't stop. But bless their souls, I just didn't want to play this alone. And I played this. And I played this till the end. And then they said, look at those things flying away. You have to fight those guys too. What? You could have used this moment, perfect moment, to stop this game, start Destiny 3. Take a break. Have the devs take a break. Enjoy the money that you just made from Sony. Chill the hell out. Go take a vacation. Come back, fresh mind, start all over again. Because you convinced us that Activision was the thing that was holding you back. No. Forsaken was made during Activision's time. You guys made Lightfall. But the problem is you guys also made Witch Queen, which was equally great. Now I could tell you each individual gun and its individual perks, even the guns that I'd never used, PvP ones. Each individual weapons, armor, mods, everything in this game. Why? Because everything meant something to me. But the day you said we are bringing Chroma Rush back with refreshed pool, 3 years and we went from Chroma Rush to Chroma Rush. The first Chroma Rush, I think it was the season of the Supply, so please correct me if I'm wrong. That gun has stayed in my inventory ever since. Ever since. And I promise you it has not left my inventory. It has always been there. It's a Rampage Kill Clip roll. And it is a fantastic gun. By the way, I have not played the game since November 2024. I've uninstalled this. Why am I making a video now? Because I see that nothing has improved. I used to follow several content creators. I usually don't because I think they're all biased. It's because of them that the game gets ruined half the time. But there are some genuinely good moments that they give us. Cross, for some reason, he is a good entertainer. Cross is a really good entertainer. So one of the videos that he made was, this is going down, this is going up. But this was a recent video. I think it was 2 days ago, 4 days ago. I can't recall. He was reacting to another video, and the video just went on saying, we don't recognize this game anymore, and they're right. I don't recognize this game anymore. But then, you see everything else, it is the same game. How do we not recognize this? Because the code that is around the core, that has changed. The core is still the same. You guys did sunsetting because you said architectural problem. Let me remind you. I'm a QA manager. I work in gaming. When they say architectural changes, the engine limitations, so we can't include the old DLCs and the new one, they're giving you bullshit. That's not how it works. They just did that so that you keep playing. You keep buying new things. And not keep relying on the old things because the old things were really good. That was their plan. And if you have to go to court, you get dragged into court and you can't even produce the original build of your own game and then have to give YouTube videos to defend yourself, you should be ashamed as a game developer that you have to give this lame reasons. So please don't pay attention to my inventory. Again, I'm a casual player, just let it be. Why I'm complaining so much? It's because I've spent 15 hours on Steam. Chump change. My friends have 4-5 times that. I'm sure people have 10 times that. It's a casual play like this. Why did I quit? I quit because it's what Adam Jensen said in Deus Ex Mankind Divided. I think it was, Human Revolution. It's because it was not the end of Destiny. But I could see it from there. I could see the end coming. And I didn't want to be a part of it. I didn't want to see what I'm looking at right now. This scene. To be devolved into this constant, okay, you got this gun, now discard that gun, we'll give you something new. This constant loot chasing. Let us stop for a second. Let us enjoy what we have for a second. If you want to keep people engaged, you already engaged them in the first place. And what you're doing now is driving them away. I don't know what the future holds for you guys. The players. If you love this game, please. I'm reducing the volume. Please, for God's sakes, continue playing this game. I'm going to change the video in the meantime because the other video has me giving a send-off to this game. Let the video switch, please. I think it switched. Yep. This was the day I gave the game a send-off from my side. Nobody's speaking. It was just... And this was... Lightfall. I quit the game during Lightfall, but just the friends just wouldn't let me go. And if you see, you'll observe that I have few items from the Forsaken era. I still have alkaline dust, if I'm right. This ship, the Archangel said I never got the full set, and I always wanted one, and I've never won for microtransactions. I never spent a penny. This game, when I sent this off right now, I could go in, finish a few strikes, feel satisfied, get out. And to give you a context, I did Vault of Glass 165 times. 20 of those runs were legit, start to finish. Why did I do 165 runs? Because the Vex Mythoclast just wouldn't drop. I know. I don't have the luck some people do. And to be honest, it did frustrate me that I took so many runs to do this. But let me tell you, the gun that I got in the end, Vex Mythoclast, it was every bit as glorious as I hoped it was. I think the resolution is being badly captured. Please forgive me. I played with it for some time, and then I see that I don't know where to go from here. Is this it? You guys have this perfect foundation, and what made you go after Marathon? You could have just gave us a proper send-off, which you did. 9 out of 10. And then you reduce the number of people working on this and send it to Marathon. An extremely crowded... Hello, Lance. Hello, Zavala. Commander Zavala. You had to go to Marathon?
As you would.
When you know that your game, this game, the game that is bringing you food is losing people, losing players? That's when you decided to make another game? I am not a director. I've never been one. I've never been a senior producer or anything higher than an operations manager, which I am. But I can still tell you that these decisions were moronic. The one money-making piece that you had, you reduced investment in it, took the money and went somewhere else, and you expect the players to keep paying for that? The devs, I understand where you're coming from. The devs who worked on this game. You had time. You had your chance to work for this game, go against the directors, stage a protest like we are not doing this. The game doesn't belong to you.
You expect us to trust you. We expect you to do the same.
Thank you, Ikora. So,
simple.
you had a chance to stop this because the product doesn't belong to you. It belongs to all of us. It's not the seniors that make a decision. It's the players. We do. You gave us Pantheon, sure. We left Pantheon. That's our decision. My friends went after the Godslayer title. I didn't. It means nothing to me. Because for me, it's the sound that a Vex Mythoclast makes. It's the sound that a Monarch makes. It's the absolute fury with which Taraba works. It's the techno music. It's not techno. It's the synth sort of music that Chroma Rush makes. It's the design of a Code Duello. Nobody uses that rocket, I know, but I use it. It's the design of it. It's the dreaming city, how it looks. It's the reef, how it looked. It's all these little things that come together to make a perfect game. And right now they're empty for me. They don't do much for me. Because there is no reason for me to exist here. Our reason to play Destiny 2 was The Witness. 10-year saga. It ended. To have a good ending, you need to know when to finish the story. You could have stopped it. You didn't. I know I'm going on and on about this, but that should tell you that I felt so much about this game. I have 500 GB of video recordings of just me. And another 400 GB of videos with my friends. That's 1 TB of recording just for one game. And I replay those videos for us in our Discord group once in a while, every 2 weeks or so. And we just laugh, we enjoy the time we had. All the mistakes we did, all the times that we had to reset a raid, all the right times we had to reset a Nightfall, a Grandmaster Nightfall, all the times we had to do that. And it was such a fun thing to do. And you guys did this and you waited for this thing to become a villain. Could have stopped and you could have started all over again. We would have grinded from 0 to wherever we are now. But again, example, you reset our power back to 200 and 0. What?
Come check out the inventory.
That just increases challenge. Yes, that makes us grind more. Yes, I agree. Give us another challenge. Go.
I think I have something.
You do understand we're doing the same strikes and gambits again on Gambit. Forget Gambit. Why did I even mention that? The same things over and over again, right? There comes a time when everything is it becomes the same thing. The attention span of people these days is very small. That's why videos are made with 3-second cuts. That's why videos like mine, they won't reach the mass audience. Because it's just one video playing long. And it's just me talking. Without cuts to just reinvigorate their attention. People work like that these days. They need something new to keep them focused. I'm skipping this because it hurts. Because I don't want to see.
I was born out.
I don't want to hear Amanda's last words. That was an unnecessary death. That made no sense.
Places, but so can good.
But again,
I believe.
coming back to the point,
Place like
I thank the original developers of Destiny, the original ones. Everything that came off, everybody that came after, say Forsaken, the executives at least, managers and above. You guys are idiots, and I hope you guys suffer. And I hope you guys suffer in your careers because you need to realize you made choices that bothered people. You made choices that led to people being laid off. And I'm not suffering, and I'm not saying suffer as in physically or this thing. No, you need to understand what you did to people. Mentally suffer. You need to feel the guilt of your own actions. Because for you, it's just, oh, okay, sunset this, remove that, add this, change this. That's people's number of hours that's being invested in this game. In production or in playing. That's people's lives. And it's being designed on a whim. On say, okay, this will work. Just for it to be rescinded and changed a few months later. What was this whole thing about? But getting back to the point. For me, I sent off the game in November 2024. And I'm happy I did. I'm happy the content creators still have things to talk about on this game. I'm happy that they're still holding on to this game. I have no hopes for this game because it gave me a good send-off. My hope is for the next thing that comes. But Bungie today is this. This was what I said in game.
I'll miss this.
Yep, I will. But that's all I wanted to say. Sorry for making this so long. And if you were along with me in this journey, know this, that I'm happy that you were. This journey wouldn't have been possible solo. And I'm happy that I was here. Goodbye.